Makes perfect sense. If I may expand a little bit on that question, if you don't mind, you mentioned a good point about having OEMs or people who actually are working in the vehicle validation or vehicle side of things to be able to validate or help prove the POC.
Yeah.
You are, of course, open to OEMs, but would you, and again, this is for the larger audience, would you be open to even private players or R&D firms who may be able to, who work on, who work on POCs of their own, but the motor could be part of a vehicle design for that matter, and could,
Absolutely.
like, both things could be validated at the same time?
Absolutely. See, the thing is, please understand, it is to be used in a vehicle. I mean, vehicle has got 100 parts, and now motor is just one part of it. I am enabling it to be power dense, but there is a whole lot of matrix finally, which has to fall in place. So it doesn't make sense that I make an insanely powerful motor, which at the end of it, the vehicle is not able to handle. So as a proof of concept is to establish your credentials that yes, this is doable. But going forward, that particular input needs to come in from the vehicle. See, this is what that's why we put that slide out about motor dimensioning. I cannot dictate what a vehicle should look like. It has to be other way around. So now, whether so far the model has been you picked up a motor and you designed a vehicle, if that is also fine enough, that is the journey we are taking now. That okay, I will put out certain set motor configurations, which if somebody doesn't want to do the bulwark and happy to take it forward is fine. Otherwise, we are absolutely. I mean, in fact, we would be more keen to do what you suggested in a model that okay, we want this, you give us this, and we get this on the table, you bring this on the table. That is probably the best way to optimize the entire end product in the hand of the customer because the motor is just one part of it. So the entire thing as a package to be more attractive needs to go the way that you have said, and we are absolutely open for that.
Yeah, and in fact, just to add on to there, see, we are taking a lot of simulation help, not only in EM design, but in structure design, in thermal design. So we believe that we will give a product which is very, very validated from the simulation world and the POC world. But beyond that, the OEM has to decide that what kind of power or torque or characteristics is what, and we will be able to coming back to AF90. We will be able to cover entire segment of two-wheeler, whether it is scooter or bike or even L5 loader using the same motor. And cost we'll figure out it will be at par with whatever people have been getting from outside. So that is what we have it on table. But beyond that, it has to be tried. We are parallelly doing rigorous testing. We are making our own platform. In fact, for a two-wheeler, silently we'll prove it. Probably 2-3 months that will showcase that vehicle also, just to prove our point that it is a vehicle validated. But ideally, we would like to go with the OEM. Even the IP, we don't. In fact, we are open about IP also. We don't mind sharing. Anybody who can make it, we'll release the IP also.
Fantastic. No, that's great because there are firms out there that maybe not have that sort of presence, but are working on a lot of R&D work in this space. So that's very great that you're open to something like that.